What's up, guys? Welcome back to another day. I believe it's a 2004 Toyota Sequoia, but basically the bow joint snapped on it. I had to replace the bow joint and a few other suspension parts in the front end, but this vehicle's been sitting for some time. We're trying to revive the vehicle and get it back on the road for the client, but we're doing it in stages because obviously if we did everything at one time it'd be super expensive. Today we're going to bleed the brake system and get the brakes working again, but I'm just trying to accomplish getting the truck drivable again. Supposedly it does run. I haven't seen it run, but he told me that it does run. He started it like once a week or whatever. So, and he needs 2 front tires also. So I have another tire shop I work with out here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is pull the front tires off and drop them off at the tire shop, and then head back to the vehicle and bleed the brakes while they're mounting the tires. So. Jack out.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Right.
So what I'm gonna do is
what I want to tell you, I left my phone go dead. I thought maybe you might have called or something. That's why I called you.
Oh, no, you good, man. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these tires off. I'm gonna go drop them off at the tire shop.
Okay.
That way they can be doing this. And
if you need me to help you bleed the brakes, let me know. I'll come help you.
okay.
What I want to ask you, is your boy down here that does the front ends, or is someplace else?
The alignment?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out here. Did I give you his business card?
No, you
Let
shouldn't.
me give you his business card.
Give me a howl, man.
I will, man. I will. You can see why we're changing this one. These tires to the tire shop. So last time we were here, we did the upper ball joint, changed out one of these tie rods, and this lower ball joint, because the low ball joint on this side, that's the one that actually snapped. So we did both sides like that, and now we're here to bleed the brakes, and then we'll go pick up our tires. Actually, that I'm remembering, I'm looking at this, these brake lines were disconnected when I got here, and that's why I wanted to come back and bleed them, because this brake line's been open the whole time. And you know what I'm thinking? I might try to bleed this caliper first and then see if we got brakes, because that might be all we have to do. Pop the hood. There's no brake fluid at the moment. The reservoir filled up. Basically what I do is I have this filled with brake fluid, and I connect my hose here, and this hose sits in the brake fluid in here, and I go in there and pump the brake until the brake pedal gets firm. And by this hose sitting in this brake fluid, it's not allowing air to go back into the brake system, so as long as you keep it submerged in the brake fluid. Alright. Pump the brakes. There we go. Just add a little more brake fluid. The pedal's getting firm now. Tighten up our bleeder screw. yeah, we definitely got a problem here. Oh, I bet it's... Man, this brake line's leaking somewhere. Where is it leaking? Oh, it's leaking from this guy. I was in there pressing the pedal, I'm like, it still feels a little, like, kind of spongy, you know? This guy doesn't go any tighter. Okay, so here's what we got. We started to bleed the brake system, pedal started feeling good, tightened the bleeder screwed back, and then while I was attempting to push the pedal, it felt a little spongy, came back over here, noticed fluid everywhere. I think when all this fell apart on the road, this line got damaged, so I'm going to have to order this part. So we're gonna have to come back another time and change this brake line here, and then bleed this side again, and then it should be good to go. So just gotta explain it to the client.
What's up?
All right, so we need a brake line.
Oh Lord.
The side that fell, like where it came apart, I'm thinking maybe when it came apart it damaged it.
Okay.
Because I started bleeding it, everything was going good, put everything back, and then I tested the pedal and it felt a little spongy. Walked around and noticed brake fluid was coming out the hose on the side it was damaged. I had to order it though. All right, man. Well, I'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
Ta-da! Got new tires.
That's good.
So I called and tried to get that brake line locally, and they can't even get it. Like,
Okay.
which I kind of figured.
All right. You can order it for me, man.
It's this line here, but on that side.
I got you.
And I'm guessing when this came apart, it may have damaged something right there.
Okay.
Just don't push the brake because it's going to throw fluid everywhere.
I ain't gonna do nothing to it until you get back. Well, I wanted to ask you, how much you charge me to do the back brakes?
I'd have to get you a quote on that. I'd have to look up the parts and all.
Okay. Well, when we get the part, just let me know.
And actually, I was looking at these too. I mean, you could try to drive it and see.
Yeah.
It's pitted pretty thick.
I got you.
So if that scrapes on you, it doesn't all come off, then we'll have to do pads and rotors here. But
I got you.
just see what happens when you start driving it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, no problem.
It's just, it is pretty heavy. So what I'll do, I'm gonna order that.
Okay.
And if you want, I'll get you a price on the rear pads, and maybe we can do the rear pads with that when we come back.
Okay,
you know?
yeah. Well, I was riding down the road and it fell off.
Right, yeah. But still, and all for what happened, it's with just that being damaged, it's still, it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
All right, so unfortunately, I do have to order that brake line, and I can't get it locally because they're not even, like, the part's not even in their catalog. So I'm gonna wind up ordering from one of my online sources. It's probably gonna take about a week for me to get the part, so we're gonna have to come back to finish that job. And he also wants a price on getting the rear brakes done. So I'm going to get that quote together for him, and then when we go back next time, we'll be doing rear pads and rotors and switching out that brake line, and then we'll probably re-bleed that caliper again. And after that, he'll finally be able to drive this truck. So it's getting closer. It's you know, it's kind of like a project in a way. We're just doing a little at a time. Thank you for all your support, and hit that subscribe and like button if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.